Welcome to the Backseat Huddle podcast, episode 67. Today, I'm going to be explaining to you why Joe Burrow is turning into Baker Mayfield. Back in 2021, Baker Mayfield was coming off statistically his best season as a pro. Then he got injured, played through that injury, looked like shit, and then everyone criticized the fuck out of him. Does that sound familiar? Because it's exactly what's happening to Joe Burrow right now. And I'm not going to defend Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow is one of my favorite players in the NFL, but he's fucking himself right now. Joe Burrow is clearly hurt, but you don't get to play hurt and then blame your poor performance on you being hurt. If you're too hurt to play well, then don't fucking play. If you're going to play, we are going to expect you to play well, injured or not, fair or not. If you're healthy enough to be out on that field, you're going to be held to the standard of playing as well as you're expected to play, which for Joe Burrow is a high standard because he's great. If you're not healthy enough to play great, okay, I guess I get it. You are injured, but are you healthy enough to play well? Are you healthy enough to play good? Are you healthy enough to play good enough? Are you healthy and to play well enough to win? No? Then you're too fucking hurt to play. You don't get a pass. If you're out there, you're going to be graded on the scale of are you playing well? And right now, he isn't. And he isn't doing himself any favors by being out there. The idea that he's a competitor and he just wants to tough it out, he just wants to be out there with his guys, despite being banged up, is commendable. But he's hurting his team by being out there. He's hurting his team for the sake of his own ego. He's not healthy enough to play well and is doing his team a disservice by being out there because he's not performing well. He's doing himself a disservice by hurting his legacy by playing poorly. He's also hurting his team in the long run this season because if he would have just stayed on the fucking sideline for the first month of this season, would that calf be a hell of a lot better right now? Fuck yeah, it would. And his team would probably still be 1-3. So what's the fucking difference? That's a little bit of hindsight. I'll give you that. And it's basically too late to turn back now because you can't afford to lose any more games now. I understand the other side of this. Zach Taylor isn't doing the Bengals offense any fucking favors either. His offense is extremely predictable. The Bengals have exactly 6 plays in their playbook. A run up the middle, an out, a curl, a slant, a seam, or a go ball to T. Higgins or Jamar Chase. And that's fucking it. None of that is helping Joe Burrow right now. The problem is that they have had success doing that in the past. So the common denominator right now is Joe Burrow being banged up. And bashing quarterbacks also gets views. That's a little bit of why I'm here right now. The entire Bengals offense is a fucking mess. The entire thing is. And when that happens, you have to look at the top. Right now, Zach Taylor isn't good, and Joe Burrow isn't good either. They both have to figure it out, and neither have done themselves any favors this season. So that's it. That's my show. It's a short one. Feel free once again to like and subscribe. Take care, everybody.